Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. And myself Bala here. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. And this video, I'm going to discuss about that Camarilla pivot trading strategy. So we are creating a lot of scanners on regarding Camarilla. And today also we are going to create a one scanner and also be the strategy how we can use for an intraday reversal at L3 and S3. That is what a resistance 3 or support 3. So here I have already added that Camarilla level. So you can simply get this Camarilla level with any of your broker platform. So here I'm using Upstocks. There I added that Camarilla so levels which I marked here. So this black line, so I was hiding R1 and R2. So here is about S3 and S4 and resistance 3 or resistance 4 or maybe H4, S3, L4, L3 like that only. So here it's mentioning that S support and resistance. In Camarilla levels, we are mentioning L and H. Okay. So these are all the levels. Based on these levels, previously we created a scanner. It should be the breakout or a breakdown about the level. So now in this video, what we are going to plan the trend reversal opportunities. That how I can effectively find the reversal in the trend with the Camarilla level along with the opening price. So by using that opening price, the scanner I'm going to make. So the opening price is the very important open price which we are going to calculate where it is exactly open and whether it is going to reverse or whether it is going to continue. That is what the main important where I'm going to find out for a trade opportunities. With a small stop loss we can go for. So how we can create the scanner and what was the logic. So the first logic which I'm going to take in this video to create a scanner, the stock must be open R3 and S3. Today's open should be in between R3 and S3. So if the stock opens like that, maybe the reversal or in R3 reversal or S3 reversal, I can go for or a pullback opportunity. Also, we can plan by using this scanner. So I'm just going to create the scanner. Already we created the indicator. So simply we are going to use it. So the latest opening must be less than R3 as well as it must be greater than S3 or L3, whatever. So I can mention you here R and S. So R3 and S3. So simply I'm going to create. So the latest open price and must be less than Camarilla R3. So here also we are mentioning R3. Okay, it must be. So here we are going to use 1 day ago R3. So to do the back test, if you want to stock for tomorrow, and but we are calculating with the latest open. So you need to do with the 1 day ago. So the same thing which we are going to add some more indicator must be greater than uh, L3 support 3. Okay, if you are finding a stocks, so these are all the stocks. I don't want to go for a cash stock. I will go for a F1 stocks. So this much of stocks which is happening, and we can having one more filters too. But right now, so RBL Bank and Bharat Electrical BEL. So let me go to check whether we are right or wrong. BEL, it must be open. Yeah, you can see there is a open. Here is the open price. BEL, it in between R3 and S3. So the stock opened between R3 and S3. In this case, it was moving higher. Okay. So another one is RBL Bank. So that we are focusing for R3 and S3 open. You can see this was open below between R3 and S3. It is a huge candle and it was keep on moving higher and it was a flat at the end of the day. By the open, so we are going to plan for trade opportunities. Okay. So and also we have already made previously almost 1 year back about the 2 days relationship between Camarilla and also by inside Camarilla, outside narrow, so wider. So everything we made, but here we are going to find out a perfect trade opportunity. So hope you got it right now. So the stock which we have filtered below to that particular R3 and F3. So Federal Bank, let me go to check how do I find out. So everything is open between that. So here you can check this. maybe the stock opened between that particular level in the first 15 minutes. After that, if it is given you any breakout about R4, maybe the chances for a continuous in higher side. And if it is breaks S4, we can get a chances for continuous in downside. That should be the one point which we can make a criteria. So like Magendra and Magendra, M&M Finance study. Simple one line scanner which you have created, M&M Finance which you are going to update it here, and look at the open between there, but it was moved higher. So if you find this much of many stocks, it's not a good to take a trade. So even Exide Industries, let me check one by one and we can add more conditions to filter the stocks. Simply this one here it is started below that level. Okay, so we can find out the stock which is below. So how I can find out the breakout stocks or a reversal stocks? Simply from this list, we get a lot of stocks. Okay, that means we have given you the condition the stock must be open below R3 and S3. But here most of the stock which given you the breakout over and above to that particular point. So here we can use in the first 15 minutes. Better to get another idea where I'm going to use the first candle 15 minutes. High must be less than R3 and the same like that in the 15 minutes. The first candle is the equal first candle. That is what I call the first candle. The low greater than Camarilla S3. If you're finding only few stocks, I think even we get a more stock. City Union Bank and Sun Pharma. Let me go to check City Union Bank. CUB is the one stock, but the trade would be here in between the R3 and S3. The first candle should be below between R3 and S3. So that one which we are finding out very easily, and we can focus and break out R4 or a S4. So there is a condition, simple thing which we can use. And if it is breaks above R4, we can expect a upside move, or break below S4, we can focus a downside move. So simple finding out Sun Pharma and Metropolis. Let me go for a Sun Pharma. Sorry, Sun Pharma is the one more stock. Simply I can, so in between the first candle, 9:15 to 9:30 candle, which is inside between that. But after that breakout above R4, we can focus a buy opportunity that was given you. R5 may be a target, but here in this terminal, R5 will not be available. In trading view terminal, R5 should be possible. Let me check this because this will never change because we are filtering out the stocks. The condition is simply the first 15 minutes only we are focusing that. So Metropolis, Chola Finance, and you can check Metropolis. So for a breakout, that is not given you the breakout over and R4. Okay, so Chola Finance, that is exactly at the top, and it is not given you such a big move, and it is happening around closing hours. We may not focus for a intraday opportunity. That is another one. And R4 and S4 breakout. So even some downside stock Adani Port and Polycap. So let me go for Adani Port and Polycap. Simple strategy. Here it doesn't break the R4 level. So what I am exactly looking for, the stock which is in the first 15 minutes should be between R3 and S3. After that, if it is given you the breakout opportunity, then we can find out a good trade opportunities, or even we can filter out in the easiest way Polycap and SBI Core. Will it is breaks? Yeah, it is broken, and maybe R3 as my stop loss is not triggered, and even we can reduce the stop loss by that candle only. So that is also be possible. In this case, it may be trigger your stop loss, but most of the time, so the target would be very big. So that I'm going to discuss you here, and this is what a condition which simply we are filtering out the stocks which forming a such a pattern. From this stock, how many stocks which broke in that R4 level or S4 level? I just make some scanner. Simply we can use subgroup filters, or in this particular thing we can focus for only R4 breakout or S4 breakdown. So let me go to check uh, the open. Latest open must be less than Camarilla R4. That is what of 15 minutes. sorry, we are not going to use the 15 minutes 1 day ago because it's a daily level in 15 minutes, and the same time the close is greater than Camarilla R4. Simply, I just finding out a stock. So it's about a 15 minutes time frame. So let me save the scan, and we can go for a taste, and we'll submit it. And then we can easily find out how many stocks which given you the entry. So 28 is about a 28, how many stocks we got it. So you can see there is an opportunity around 12:45. So this is what happening on 30th June. On 30th June, 10 o'clock, and that would be 3 p.m. and this would be around 3:15 and 10 o'clock. So we got a sun farm. So look at this sun farmer only breaking above the upper level. So it was started. The condition is the stock opened the first 15 minutes candle should be H3 and L3. So that should be below, and after that it should be break R4. So I can go for a breakout opportunity. If it is breaks below, I can go for a S4 to break, and I can focus for a breakdown opportunity. That was a simple concept which I used. So here Sun Pharma, the first candle, it was trading between R3 and S3. Okay, so after that we got a confirmation is the breakout maybe around 1038. Maybe I can keep a stop loss around 1030. So maybe my stop, and this is what my entry. And based on the risk reward ratio, at least 1:1 or 1:2, whatever. So we can focus. So here it moves around 1055 near about. So okay, 1055 is the maximum level. So from our entry, it's given you more than 20 points. So we are taken 8 pointers. So near about 1:2 that generated. It is exactly at 10 a.m. Okay, that trigger was happening at 10 a.m. So maybe here next one should be happen City Union Bank 1:30. And if you are using that conditions at the time of breakout, we can easily find out. This is what a breakout, and immediately it moves higher, almost 127 from 125. The rest point is around 80 paisa or 85 paisa. So that is also be working good. And one more thing which is happening closing hours, as we are focusing intraday PI industries around 250. PI industries around 215. So the scanner will exactly finding out when that trade is broken. So maybe around 215, this is what a candle. What I'm exactly looking for, the stock which not breakout. If you are taking a breakout at this point 3920, it went up to 3935. But what I'm giving you the exact condition is the candle should be below to that. It opened and it must be closed above R3. So that is what my condition. So exactly you can look at this the condition here. So it must be opened below and it must be closed above. Here it opened below and it never closed above, and it was closed below. So that time it is not filtered out. And same like that here. It is what not a R3 breakout. Say even we can go for a R3 also. R3 breakout also we can go for, but this is what a key moment. So where we can easily find out. Even R3 also we can use it. So you can see a lot of stocks. Okay, it doesn't broken initially, and it was given you the breakout. So let me go to change that R3 level only. So it's a scanner which we can simply follow the methods R3 and only R3. So it's a conditions. Okay, so if you are using on a backtest result, you will be getting many stocks. Got it? So how many stocks you are getting here, but the accuracy may be very low because we get a number of stocks is higher, and 30th here is the 30th. Yeah, around 9:30. So we got almost 9:30 grass in Chola Finance and Farman Godrej property. Let me go for a grassing. Simple, hope you understood. Here it's closed above that level. You got it? R3 level, and but here it is a reversal. That is also we are focusing. I think remove drawings. Okay, so initially it given you the breakout on R3 and it went up to R4. That time it taken some resistance at this point, and it was started moving down. Maybe I can, after moving that R3, if it has returned back to closed below R4 and closed below R3, so there is a trend reversal also be. So we can discuss on next videos. The simple concept which I used for today's traders, today's scanner is, we are going to use the stock must be open in between, the first 15 minutes candle must be in between R3 and S3. After that the R4 breakout. So very few number of stock. Even yesterday, that means 28, we got a lot of stocks. Maybe at this point let we go to check 945, JSW Steel and Indigo. That is what 28, JSW Steel. Have you got it? 28. That should be opportunity. And Indigo. So I'm taking a random one, and maybe you can backtest it. Indigo is the one more thing. Here at this point, here it's a near about close 945. After that, it was a good move. So the simple scanners which we'll find out based on the charting scanners. I don't want to take you much more time. The simple condition which I've created, I will tell you right now. So the first 15 minutes candle should be exact example here. First 15 minutes candle should be below R3 and S3. After that, we can focus for a breakout R4 and S4. So in this condition, I just mentioned only R3, R4 breakout. Maybe we can use ES4 breakdown also. Maybe that we can use it. And let me go to check that one. So maybe I will make a new scanner, but this scanner, save the scan. So whatever the condition we made, right now it is same. But so simply I can go for the letters open must be greater than and the lesser than, and should be here support 4 and support 4. Simple. This will find out a stock which is open bearish. You can see only the stock is around 30th June is polycap. So maybe it's a failure trade, but stop loss is not triggered. Polycap at this point 12:30. So you can see the 12:30 it was happening, but finally it was closed nearby the support level only. Okay, on the day. So after that we find one more stock at this point is Dalmia Bharat. May not be a liquid one. So but we can check that Dalmia Bharat what is happening. Here is the point around 1:30 it broken, but after that breakdown it is given us some benefit. Okay. And one more thing, so previous day we have some stocks around 315, so we are not going to focus 315 trades. And this one happening on 28th June, Metropolis. Well, it is works or not. Here is the Metropolis 145. The time is exactly 145. That was breakdown. And here market is started with between the range. After that range, it is going down. And once it is broken, and it was giving you such a good move. Simple scanner which helping you to find out a right breakout opportunity, and we'll test it from your end. Okay. And if it is works, let me comment on the comment box. There is no comments. Those who are watching the videos, if you have express yourself, if you have any doubts or questions also, you just comment on the comment box. Then we can go for an opportunity to take a trade. So thank you for watching, and if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel. And if you have any other questions, just comment on the comment box. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Kindly subscribe the channel to get more updates. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching this video.